14 years ago, Julie and Tommy Keck spent a year renovating their 1940s house. Since then, they've been outside. One project, with the help of their 3 sons and a friend with a bobcat, was building a pond under the shade of old oak trees.
This was just a natural drainage ditch. It was just kind of a gully. I think maybe the previous owners had started to do a pool at one time, attempted to, and they just kind of dug a hole and quit.
I think we went to a home and garden show
and
really liked the water features and decided, well, we have a hole started, so let's just go with it.
Their design has come a long way since Tommy first shared his idea with Julie.
If we're not going to put a pool in, I'd like to have a natural pond, just like you see out in the country. And we put bentonite in the bottom of it, which is a natural clay what they use out in the country to keep the water in, but we couldn't keep it high enough on the sides. When it would rain, it would wash the bentonite down, and the pond would only stay about so deep.
By then, Julie had her vision, a prettier pond that wasn't muddy or covered in string algae. She'd also bought her first little koi. So they drained the pond, moved the native fish to a friend's stock tank, and installed an underlay and 50 by 60 foot liner.
Then we lined it with all these rocks, and that was our first attempt at a real koi pond with a liner in it.
But back to the first day of digging, Julie had another idea, building a deck to sit and enjoy the pond.
When my friend had that bobcat here, she told him, cut that out, cut us out a ledge over there, see what that looks like. And so we cut a ledge out here, and then we stood there and looked at that for a few days and said, well, let's pour some concrete there. And
they don't like to hear when I say I have an idea. They're like, oh, right. Mom. The 3 boys, oh, Mom.
The natural slope lent itself to carving a ledge for a multi-tiered garden experience. To their list of things to do.
We're on the road and I go, look at those rocks, stop, we gotta get the rocks.
Those rocks came from, when we first bought this place, came from an old house at UTSA Boulevard and I-10 that a contractor was knocking down. And I asked him, what are you gonna do with that rock? He said, it's gonna get hauled off. He said, if you want it, you need to get it. So I went over there with my boys and we tore the rock off the house, loaded it in trailers, and we brought every one of these rocks and stacked them.
Our boys were probably 6, 10, and 12 when we moved in here. And our oldest is 26 now. And he was also a big football player at Texas Tech, and he's the one that moves all the big rocks. Yeah, that's his job.
Those Colorado boulders, this Casey, come here.
Julie and Tommy designed the waterfall to be enjoyed indoors as well. More rocks and the soil they dug for the pond form a dam, designed with a pump to suck water into a bog of layers of rock that filters the recirculating water back into the pond.
It'll filter out a lot of the impurities in the water, and it'll come out clean. Then you have to clean that bog out about once or twice a year.
This has gone through a big transition of many years and a lot of work and a lot of redos. And then we finally read the book.
They joined the Water Garden Club of South Texas to learn from other ponders and finesse their system.
In my opinion, we have a good ecosystem going. And I don't like to mess with it. I don't like to add chemicals. We don't add chemicals. We don't do much. We clean our skim filters. We clean the bog twice a year. We might every now and then add a little bit of live bacteria to help break down beneficial bacteria to help break down some of the debris and some of the fish muck.
We just come feed the fish.
Every morning, Julie comes out before work with Dottie, the family dog. The fish see her coming and race to the deck for breakfast. It's a ritual that starts her busy day with a gentle moment. Since she and Tommy each run their own business, after work they get together by the pond to compare notes and watch the sunset.
You don't feel like you're in the city. You don't hear, I mean, as close as we are to the street, except for that.